And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Ratchet Clank Let's Play. Today we're going to explore the rest of Gemlik base to get to the hangar to try and get us that faster ship and, of course, find Qwark. After Drek had ordered him to go to Gemlik base to try and stop us. Oh dear. And there's another ship there, so because we destroyed every ship in the outer cargo bays, in the outer area of the base, because there's one inside the hangar, we can actually get the skill point, which is one called Sitting Duck, which is appropriately titled Sitting Ducks. Why did they call it Sitting Ducks, by the way? And unfortunately, I don't think I got enough money to get the one of the best weapons in the game, the Telsa Claw, which is one of my favorite another one of my favorite weapons in the game. And I've killed another Blargin. Unfortunately, no, I need to circle them so I can actually destroy them. Oh dear. Those guys are really desperate to kill me. They really are desperate. I'll destroy them all. I don't see why it is. Those guys are inside the base, not the outer area of the base. It's supposed to be breathable. I'll kill you. And that's right. That opens the elevator doors so we can get up to the hangar to face Qwark and get our faster ship. Also, before we do actually continue on, let's search for the bolts that many of the enemies dropped. But we're going to get rid of this. Booyah! We got our skill point. And we've got the only gold bolt of this base, so there's no need to come back here again unless it's for the gold weapons. But you don't have to go back here for the gold weapons, because once you finish the game, all of them will be available at Novalis with a transporter. Also spoilers, yes, I know. Anyway, with that being said, we are going to... Oh, fancy camera work. We're going to go off of base Qwark, so it's time for our next cutscene.
Hello, Captain Ratchet. Come and get me, hero!
Perhaps we could obtain a ship in there.
Great idea. Let's go.
And it's time for our boss battle against Qwark. Oh dear. Ugh.
You know, Ratchet, I'm doing this for your own.
And during the whole fight, he'll just utter random garbage from his radio, like anything of this. I got you now, Qwark. Oh, you swear, language, man, language. Oh, this ship battle is actually pretty easy. This is a very easy ship battle. This isn't it isn't very hard, but it can be lengthy at times. We can have some pretty hard moments, especially when trying to destroy the missiles. When trying to dodge the missiles, they can be a bit of a pain in the arse. Gotcha. Yeah, with your minions. Also, whenever you destroy any of the smaller ships, you can actually make them drop either ammo crates or even health crates. When you're low on energy, that means you have to get the health crates, or else you will be you'll have to restart the battle. If you do actually fail, that doesn't matter because you'll be back in the ship anyway. You always fall back on the ship. Oh dear. And that's where I did my worst mistake.
Thank you. Thank you.
How did that happen? How? Oh dear. How on earth did that happen? Logic never, like I said, logic never makes sense. Never trust video game logic. It always never makes any bloody sense. I always love that line. What, you son of a... Well, you know what they censored? I think it's it's censored bitch, I believe. What he's supposed to say was, "What, you son of a bitch!" Son of a bitch. Oh, why did that happen? Now I have to try and see if they can scramble back with Qwark so I can destroy them. Well, the music is actually pretty funky for Qwark's boss theme. Anyway, we're going to try and see if we can have a Qwarktastic revenge. Why did that move me about? Ooh, Gadgetron box. Each Gadgetron box will contain 5 missiles. I think if you accumulate more missiles, then you'll have an easier time getting rid of Qwark. Oh dear, this is really going to be a lengthy boss battle. I know, I've fought this before, and it's one of the more tougher boss battles. Why did I say easy? But I didn't meant to say easy, or what I meant to say was challenging, but a little bit too hard at times. And that planet we just passed is like Oltanis. That is Oltanis, which is under attack from the blog.
Well, it looks like if you want the job done right, you gotta do it yourself.
Or AK, never send blogging forces to do a superhero's job. You're so naive, aren't you, Qwark? Up close and personal? Yeah, more like up close and destructful. Typical Qwark. Oh dear, these mines can be problematic. These mines will home in on the these mines can absolutely home in on the ship. Missiles for Ratchet? Oh dear. Ratchet needs to really pay attention to your tendencies, young boy. Oh dear. Oh, we're nearly done with this boss. We're nearly finished with this guy. In my test playthrough of this game, I took a couple of attempts to actually destroy this guy. A few attempts, actually. We've nearly finished him. But I have to avoid getting hit by mines, although I'm still on moderate and good health. Oh, he's diving. Damn you, Qwark. Ouch. Destroy you. Yes! Yes!
Well, Ratchet, I'd say you passed the test. Oh, boy.
You're going down the chart, Mr. Qwarktastic guy! Yeah!
Yes! Qwark is history!
Despite my earlier criticism, I must admit your piloting skills are improving.
I knew you'd come around.
But that has not helped us locate Drek.
Come on, Clank. Can't you just once relax and enjoy a little success? Hey, you want to catch Drek? Betcha this baby can do it.
This is Darla Gratch reporting live from Gorda City. This once peaceful planet is being torn apart today in an unprovoked attack. It now seems certain that Supreme Executive Chairman Drek will not be dissuaded in his efforts to destroy the galaxy for his own selfish needs. All hope certainly seems lost.
Darla Gratch, Channel 2 News.
Yes, I know. It is worse than I expected, too.
Look, maybe you were right. This is a lot bigger than you or me. I was really selfish focusing on Qwark.
It is not too late to stop Drek.
Hey, yeah! We've got this new ship. Let's go get him.
Now you are talking.
Oh, Ratchet, you've now come back to your senses to realize that Drek is the one destroying this planet. Or the galaxy. Hey, you can tell Ratchet now finally realized the gravity of the situation now. After getting his revenge on Qwark, he realized now that Drek is their #1 priority. So, with that being said, I think Ratchet's relationship with Clank is now beginning to improve now and get back to the way it was before Qwark betrayed them. And now with us getting our back on Qwark, we're gonna continue our search for Drek. We're gonna go and search in the Oltanis Gorda City ruins for a bit of a scrap. See if we can salvage anything from that ruined city. let's hear a bit more music. Let's see if they've done everything. Oh yes, I've got everything. But once you do a wall jump here, look at this. You go to a bonus room. Look what we've got. Gold weapons. We got a gold blaster. We got a gold mine glove, gold suck cannon, gold pyrocyter, and I don't know what the other one was, but we'll get them later on. I'll show you what the gold weapons do in the extras part. I'm actually planning to do an extras part alongside deleted scenes of the certain areas I jump cutted through, so I can actually see what was cut out of the final part of the final product of the final finished versions of this LP. So, with that being said, we're off to Oltanis and Gorda City to see if we can salvage anything. Gadgets, information, infobots, or even anything that can be bought. Okay?
Clank? Clank? Come on, wake up!
Captain Qwark?
No, goofball. It's me, Ratchet.
What happened?
You got toasted by lightning. This place is having one heck of a storm. You won't be safe out there. I'll be right back.
Okay, whenever you enter Gorda City for the first time, you get this cutscene where Clank gets toasted by lightning. He actually gets struck off Ratchet's back. So unfortunately, that means Ratchet will have to go out on his own. This has got to be one of the harder. Okay, with that being said, we're gonna do a bit of shopping. Oh, and there's the Telsa Claw, but unfortunately, we'll buy it in the next couple of parts. We'll buy it later on. Anyway, with that being said, this is I know a lot of you are gonna agree with me, but this is one of the hardest levels in the game because one, Ratchet is only out on his own because Clank would refuse to go out because of the lightning storm. And B, there are a lot of dangerous areas in this zone, so you've got to really watch your footing and be careful. Especially because the enemy layout of this, not only the enemy layout, but also the platforming is so dangerously spread out. The platforming is considered to be the hardest in this point. Well, there are a few moments of cheapness in the later stages, but this one kind of has the most of them. Anyway, with that being said, there are some good old Visibomb sniping opportunities, especially with the Visibomb gun. Makes me proud to get this good old baby in the earliest, at the slightest. I love the Visibomb gun. It's one of my favourite weapons in the game. It's a shame that the Devastator never made its comeback in Ratchet & Clank 2, although that was done to accommodate the mini rocket tube, which was a similar weapon in the second to that of the Devastator in the second game. And some more fantastic film composing from David Bugiard. That was a good one. I'm gonna try and destroy it as much as I can. Yes, the Devastator can absolutely decimate those enemies with one hit. Now, the reason why we want to go through this city is because we want to find more information about Drek and see if we can try and find him. Because he is on his quest to destroy every planet in the galaxy. But I know it comes to a head for Ratchet. I know it comes to a head later on, but that will wait until when it comes in the playthrough. Well, let's play anyway. Ooh, bolts galore. Anyway, this stage has 3 gold bolts and 2 skill points. Was it 3 skill points? Anyway, it's got 4 gold bolts. 3 are initially accessible. Whilst the fourth one, you have to complete every mission in order to go through a swing shot course. And in certain cases of this whenever any enemy goes over the edge, the bolts that you gain will actually take time to going back up to you. Oh my goodness, this place is really thunder bolting at the moment. Anyway, that's the first of 4 gold bolts, and I think there's 2 or 3 skill points. I don't know. I know one of them is to destroy every one of the street lights, while the other one is to destroy the Blagian bombers, which is the ones flying up into the sky. Not the ones that I'm seeing trying to bomb you, or the ones that are all the interceptors that have searchlights. There you go. Anyway, enough of the skill points. We're going to see if I'm going to get those later on. But for now, I'm actually going to go through the route where we get our next planet's coordinates and our next infobot. Where from a shop owner called Sam, who one of the residents affected by the attacks. And we welcome back those turrets, only except in Umbra. Unlike Umbras, where they only retract when they are attacked, they get destroyed. Presumably because of the post-apocalyptic nature of this stage. Oh dear, when we go to this ground where we've got 3 of those lightning bolt enemies, all you got to do is to avoid their attacks. They can home into you, so you've got to do is to avoid them. I think all of them try to destroy you once you're on that specific rail. And whenever they get destroyed, you can absolutely go on the rail and access them. Anyway, we're off to get to that mechanic now. So, cutscene time.
Hey, welcome to my shop. What can I get you?
I'm looking for Drek.
Sure, yeah, I got lots of stuff on sale. After the bombing, no one is around to buy anything.
Are you okay?
Low prices? Oh, you bet. I can make you a deal on a busted turburator, a mangled carbonizer, or I got this info bot.
Guess that bombing was pretty loud, huh?
Oh, you're one shrewd negotiator. I'll tell you what. I can let this infobot go for half price. Well, that's about it for me.
Thanks.
Quit your complaining. I gave you a great deal. Jeez.
Afraid to go out at night? Afraid to go out during the day? Just plain afraid? Then you need this! The Ultra Mech Unlimited! This mech is the ultimate in personal defense system! Blorge Industries is now taking pre-orders. Get yours before it's too late!
Now that's what I call serious firepower. Clank's gonna be jealous if he sees this.
Oh boy! Planets! Giant robots. Now we're talking. This game really just got more serious. Anyway, with that being said, Sam really complained about us thanking him. I don't know what the fuss was that was about. Ugh. We got our next coordinates, but we got 2 more routes to go. But before we do that, I'll take a break from here because we're going to run out of time for this part. So, with that being said, I'm Mitch McKidd, and I'll see you guys next time for when we take on the rest of Oltanis. God help me.